Philippines, we could see many of our brothers and sisters are hopeful and determined Heavenly Parents to uh, give the final shot, Heavenly Parents, that we could be able to share our hearts and our determination, especially that our true mother, our Holy Mother Han, is now leading the providence towards the opening of the Chonwon-gung and Chonil Sanctum, Heavenly Parents. Thank you so much for this Monday CheonBo Club that we have every Monday. We could really unite together as one family and we could experience the victories and the determination of all of our brothers and sisters from the Philippines and from the Asia Pacific region, Heavenly Parents. May we all unite together in this gathering and we could truly feel the heart of our only begotten daughter, our Holy Mother Han, who's really working so hard day and night to prepare our nation and the whole world, Heavenly Parents, to enter into Chonwon-gung and Chonil Sanctum in this another highest level of attendance and understanding God's heart. With this, I would like to offer this prayer supporting our Holy Mother Han in my name, John Robert Gregorio of a Blessed Family Jew.
Adieu, adieu, adieu. Thank you very much to our Reverend John Gregorio for the very warm opening prayer as we begin our 146th special CheonBo Monday Club. And so with that, let us greet each other with a heart sign, a thumbs up or smiley, as we are one in this platform, as we are one family under our Heavenly Parent and through the guidance of our Holy Mother Han. So let us give a big round of applause, everyone welcoming to our 146th Monday Club. And so with that, then let's move to the opening message by our Choniwon chairman, Dr. Robert and Tita Tricia Kito. So without further ado, let's invite them and welcome them with our virtual club. Let's invite our Dr. Robert and Tita Tricia Kito. Yeah.
Thank you. Oops, okay. Welcome, everyone, to our Monday night CheonBo Club. It's wonderful to be together. I don't have anything specific to say, but and if we look at the situation globally, socially, politically, then there needs to be really leadership in this area. And President Trump, Mother had said, even before the Zelensky blowout at the White House that everyone has probably seen, even before that, Mother wanted to reach out to President Trump and had instructed Damian Dunkley to do that. And her comment was, Trump cannot just make decisions based on business mindset, which he comes from a very successful business, business environment and business world. And that's a very big asset. It's a very good asset. But at the same time, so Mother had asked Damian Dunkley, we are all meant to pray and help support that during these last, now we have what, 41, 42 days left before the opening of the Chonwon-gun. And, I think many of you were on the call, maybe, or you had gotten the video where President Hori gave some really wonderful remarks when we had the Holy Wine, CheonBo Holy Wine ceremony here in the Manila area. And he mentioned something that, I think he has an awareness or a sensitivity of Mother's heart that's, it's like he doesn't have to wait for communication, but he knows what Mother is thinking or feeling even before she speaks. And he'd mentioned something that, when we take the holy wine, then what it means spiritually is we become closer to True Mother. We become part of the tribe, the Han tribe. We inherit that foundation, and we should have that conviction and that determination, as we go forward, especially these last 40 days. I can imagine a lot is going to happen. It's not going to be easy. If you look at the time of the holy wedding of true parents, there was a lot of turmoil at that time immediately surrounding the blessing But father moved forward boldly, strongly, without hesitation, and mother is doing the same thing now. There's, uncertainty, with the situation in Japan, the financial situation, is it going to be completely finished and all of those things? But to me, the story that needs to be told is mother's strength and determination going forward with this at this time. That's really, I'm happy to see that, and I'm emboldened by that. And I think this is the type of leadership that we need, that will kind of not look at the situation and be intimidated by it, but get, your direction from heaven, and then how can you bring heaven's message into this situation so that it can work its way out more easily and more smoothly. And I think Mother is doing that now with an effort to reach out, to President Trump especially. But let's keep really the American movement, Korea, Japan, they've all started a special 40-day condition, the Chungcheon prayers now, and let's also support from our side as much as we can. Is okay. Anyway, let me conclude there, and thank you again for attending the program. I look forward to Julius's presentation. Thank you.
Good evening, President Hori. Good evening, all leaders and all CheonBo victors and CheonBo challengers and all brothers and sisters. Thank you so much, and have a good last 40 days before the entering into Cheonil Sanctum in Cheonbokgung. Thank you, and God bless you.
Aju. Thank you very much again to our couple of our 21 chairman of our Heavenly Asia Pacific for the opening message. And truly, this Monday is so blessed because we are always been receive, and we receive also the messages coming from the couple of our 21 chairman, Dr. Robert and Tita Tricia Tito. So thank you again for your precious words as we start our meeting for this evening. So thank you, and let us give them again another big round of applause. So tonight we are going to have a very special meeting. We are not going to hear another testimony because, as you know, we have only about 41 days, if I'm not mistaken, before the opening of the Cheonil Sanctum in Cheonwon-gung. Is coming April 13, 2025. So that's why tonight we are going to receive an orientation on the entrance ceremony events and preparation that we have to do internally and externally, and also conditions that we have to meet before the coming of April 2025. So that's why we're very fortunate and very lucky enough that Sir Julius has always been very available to share with us the information so that all of us are going to be ready by the time that we are going to be on April 13, 2025. So with that, and let us invite our Dr. Julius Benicdem, our Sub-Regional Vice President of our Heavenly Southeast Asia, and also our PR and regional, the PR and also the PR department and the General Affairs Director. So without further ado, let us all welcome Dr. Julius B. Benicdem. Let's give him a big round of virtual applause.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Jimmy Vergara. Thank you, Dr. and Mrs. Kittle, for welcoming all of us. Yeah, today is a little bit different. We will use this as opportunity to share more regarding the updates and the preparation for the upcoming events in Korea. So I was asked to share and give more orientation so that our members can prepare. Actually, we just came from the airport. We brought President Hori to the airport. He is bound to, he's going to Thailand and then stay there until the 10th, March 10th. And then I think come back to the Philippines based on his original schedule. So Yes, mentioned by Dr. Kittle, actually, yesterday we have the nationwide Special Grace Holy Wine that was conducted in the Philippines. And we're so fortunate to have President Hori with us, and also, of course, Dr. Kittle, Mrs. Kittle, and then Dr. Kittle gave a very wonderful presentation. It's a summarized version of simplified, like CheonBo and especially understanding more on biblical perspective. So we shared that to our leaders in Asia Pacific. I hope that our national leaders could share that, could use that, especially during this time. Maybe during the Special Grace Holy Wine ceremony, you can show that lecture and also the message of President Hori. And also, actually, this time we are asked to conduct revival workshop. And then President Hori yesterday, he mentioned like this kind of like program together with the message and the lecture of Dr. Kittle and the Holy Wine ceremony can be already one day. And then so we need 2 more days for education. And then this education contents, of course, all members need to, again, listen to the lectures on CheonBo True Parents Theory, and also these lectures on the epic history of the chosen Han people of Korea. So there are 6 lectures, video lectures. So we need to listen to this. So this is also part of the preparation for all of us to victoriously enter the to become part of the entrance ceremony in the Chonil Sanctum in Cheonwon-gung. And maybe you also have heard that we started a special 40 days period of devotion. And this started actually February 27th. So that's why maybe some of you might have not heard, because it was very sudden, like the memo was given also on the 27th, late evening. And then the condition started that day also, February 27, until April 8. So this is exactly 40 days. And actually, if I may share, normally the schedule of True Mother, I heard, based on the report of Dr. Song Yeon Chon when we have the meeting with him just a few days ago, he was sharing that normally every morning there is a meeting with True Mother where the key leaders of the organizing committee preparing for the entrance ceremony would report and give updates. Then they would discuss, share some developments in the preparation. So all these things. And then Mother is having this meeting every morning. But then suddenly Mother stopped this meeting because True Mother started to offer very sincere condition to prepare for the entrance ceremony. And this is, of course, we can feel, we can feel the seriousness and how much True Mother is preparing, not only for herself, but preparing all of us, preparing the environment so that come April 13, 2025, we will all victoriously enter the Chonil Sanctum in Cheonwon-gung. So that 40 days devotion, and then True Mother gave special instruction to offer this devotion, especially centering on the key nations like, of course, Korea, Japan, and primarily this time, True Mother emphasized the importance of Heavenly USA. And as Dr. Kittle mentioned, how we can guide the leaders, the leader of Heavenly USA to be able to not only like recognize True Mother, but to really support True Mother, especially this time. And so that's why this 40 days condition is so important. All Cheonilguk leaders are actually asked to offer condition in the Cheonchimon. So within this 40 days, especially all Cheonilguk leaders need to support this ongoing condition based on the direction of True Mother. And then also at the same time, of course, the main purpose of this 40 days condition so that we can develop that resonance, that complete oneness and unity with our beloved True Mother, our Holy Mother Han. And then, of course, for the victorious entrance in the Chonil Sanctum and Chonwon, and for especially, as I mentioned, Heavenly USA to take responsibility not only for itself, but to really take responsibility for the worldwide providence, for all humanity, as a providential eldest son nation. So those are the main points of this, the three prayer points for this ongoing 40 days period of devotion. So I hope that all of us can really unite and connect with that. So this time, I hope I can share. I shared this already yesterday. We have a meeting together with President Hori, Dr. Kittle, and all our Asia Pacific leaders. We invited also the pastors of the Strategic Growth Church and Young Family Churches. So I shared many of this already yesterday. But because now we have many CheonBos families who are here, so I'm sure some of you are preparing to Korea, or maybe not even in Korea, even the preparation in each nation. So I would like to share as much as possible within the given period of time. So this is Chonwon Chonil Festival events, plan, and preparation. So I will not focus so much on the UPF events or in the World Summit events. I will focus more on the internal and church events, which is what we call Chonil Festival. Okay. So now, not counting today, exactly 40 days before the entrance ceremony, because today already it's almost ending. So only 40 days before entrance ceremony. And this is a very historic, like once in eternity event that will happen. So that's why it's not only that we will attend this, but we representing our ancestors, representing all our descendants in the future, we are so blessed to be able to witness this once in eternity kind of event and some kind of providential turning point in history of humanity, in the history of the providence. So the Cheonwon-gung, or the Cheonwon Temple in the Chonil Sanctum in Korea, where God can speak to all of us. So this is not only a museum of where true parents' life will be exhibited, or this is not only a place where we can watch the epic history of the chosen Han people of Korea, but this will become the central central governance office of Chonilguk, where, this is like cosmic headquarters of Chonilguk. So we can say like that. So it's not only physical world, but including the spirit world. So I will share hopefully briefly, okay, a summary of the schedule. Also, I will talk about accommodation, especially for Asia Pacific. I will give some guidance also on the seating arrangement, because I know some members are asking who will be sitting in Chonwon-gung, who will not be there. And then also I will explain more about the special donations. And then the Chonilguk attire and the ceremonial attire. Some are also asking what they should wear. And then participants list, I will explain the importance of filling up this participants list. And also briefly, I will share about Chonsong Fund. And I'm sure it's not only that we want to attend in Korea or to participate in Korea, but also how we can support the completion of Chonwon-gung through the Chonsong Fund. And then also the recognition of public leaders who offered more than 30 years of public service. So I will share basically on these points. So this is the schedule. I hope it's not big enough, but I hope you can see. But as you can see here, March 29, there will already be a big event that will take place at the Peace World Center, where we are going to invite around 12,000 residents of Gapyong. So this is part of our, as a model Chonilguk, the city of Chonilguk. So Gapyong, where the Hyojong Chonwon complex is located. So we will have a big celebration together with the local government and all the local citizens of Gapyong, March 29 at the Peace Center. And then April 6, all of us will join in a global worship service. So those who are in Korea, and at the same time also we will participate online. And then April 10 will be the opening already of the Cheon-il Grand Festival. So that means this is like now the official start. And then that time also, April 10, World Summit will officially begin. There will be welcoming banquet, and then also international conference. This April 11 will be the start of, as you can see here, Great Works. So there will be 3 days, Great Works, from April 11, 12, 13. But at the same time, April 12, there will already be conferences, sessions, breakout sessions in the World Summit, Sonhak Peace Prize Awards, banquet, Sonhak Peace Prize banquet, and the special night vigil prayer, Cheonshimwon, in the training center. That's Friday, April 11. And then, of course, April 12, main event, this will be the commemoration of the 65th holy marriage, holy wedding anniversary of Three Parents. So there will be program related to that. And then, of course, the Hyojong Cosmic Blessing Ceremony. So I will explain more about that later on. So that will be also in the morning of April 12, Saturday. And then also there will be ongoing sessions this will be at the Lotte Hotel. The Hyojong Cosmic Blessing will be at the Peace World Center. Of course, together with all other nations also who will conduct also the Cosmic Blessing in their nations. Okay. And then that evening, there will be what they call Chonwon Hyojong Eve celebration at the training center, the eve before the entrance ceremony. And of course, April 13, Sunday, which is actually also Palm Sunday. You know, Palm Sunday in Christian world, this is the victorious entrance of Jesus in Jerusalem, where many people welcoming him with all this, they are, branches and leaves. So they are, welcoming jubilantly Jesus Christ. So at the same time, that will be the entrance ceremony. Okay. So I don't know, it happened like that, but yeah, this is amazing, right? April 13 is also a Palm Sunday. That will be the entrance ceremony, which is around 10 in the morning. And it will happen in many venues, but of course, the main venue will be in Cheonwon-gung. And then there will be luncheon ceremony for some VVIPs, World Summit participants in Cheonwon-gung. There will be victory celebration at the Peace Center around 3 p.m. And then the closing banquet of World Summit also on that day. April 14, there will be a Cheonilguk Youth Leaders Assembly in the morning, and in the afternoon, Cheonilguk Leaders Assembly in the training center. And next day, April 15, will be Cheonilguk Leaders Assembly closing ceremony at the Cheonwon-gung. And then as you can see here below, starting from April 14, 15, and 16, this will be Cheon-il Special Pilgrimage, which is basically pilgrimage in Cheonwon-gung. So those, because during the entrance ceremony, we cannot go around Cheonwon-gung. So just on the place where you are designated to sit, then we just stay there. But that's why we don't have opportunity to go around Cheonwon-gung. But this is that pilgrimage wherein members can have the opportunity to enter the Cheonil Sanctum. So that's why this is so important also. 14, 15, and 16. So this is the event schedule at a glance. April 10 will be the main arrivals for many of our members. So some of you who booked your ticket already, hopefully this will be your arrival day. If you arrive earlier, you have to find a way, because hotel will only be check-in will be April 10. So if you check in earlier, then also possible, but there will be additional payment for that. Okay, so that will be Hyojong Chonwon Festival opening ceremony, welcoming banquet of World Summit, and all-day arrivals of members. And then if you are registered, and then of course, if you are registered to stay in the Oak Valley Hotel, don't worry about bus transportation. There will be buses prepared from airport to hotel. So this kind of airport transfers will be prepared. April 11, there will be, of course, that will be the start of the Great Works, special Great Works. And then that evening will also be Chonshimon, special night vigil prayer. So some of our members might opt to join this one. So we, in a way, it's part of our schedule. But of course, we have to be prepared because next day we have to wake up early also because next day will be the main event for the Cosmic Blessing Ceremony. So 2025 Hyojong Cosmic Blessing Ceremony, where it's at the Chongshim Peace World Center. And then, yeah, World Summit also ongoing on those days. And then the Chonwon Hyojong Eve celebration in the evening at the training center. And then April 13 will be the entrance ceremony in Chonwon-gung and in different places. And also all of us, those who are in their nations, we will all watch the entrance ceremony all together. Okay, and then that's around 10 to 11. Then after that, there will be international conference that will be held also in Chonwon-gung. So some VVIPs, participants of World Summit. And then there will be a celebratory luncheon for the World Summit participants. And then 3 o'clock will be victory celebration at the Chongshim Peace World Center. So that means those who are attending in Chonwon-gung, not all of us can transfer to the Peace World Center. So we will watch the victory celebration. So only few will transfer to Peace World Center because already Peace World Center is occupied. So those who join the entrance ceremony from the morning, they will stay there. So that's why it's already occupied. So only some few representatives will move to Peace Center for the victory celebration. The rest, we will have to join the victory celebration in Chonwon-gung. And then, of course, that's the end also of the World Summit closing banquet. April 14, what are the activities? Chonilguk Youth Leaders Assembly in the morning, Chonilguk Leaders Assembly in the afternoon until evening. That's around 1:30 to 9. And also, that will be the start of the 10-day Chonilguk Heavenly Top Gun Workshop for some selected youth leaders. In Asia Pacific, we only have 25 selected youth leaders who will represent Asia Pacific from April 14 to 23. And then April 14 also, we plan that for Asia Pacific, this will be our schedule for pilgrimage in Chonwon-gung. So that's why if some of you, if your flight is April 14 evening, then you still have a chance to join the pilgrimage April 14 morning or maybe early afternoon. Then go to airport, okay? If your flight is a little bit late evening, okay? But if your flight is still April 15, then that's okay because also there will be another day, all-day schedule of pilgrimage in Chonwon-gung, also April 16. So 14, 15, 16 is allocated for international members. Okay, so they reserved these 3 days for pilgrimage intended for international members. Now let's move to accommodation. So this time, the World Mission Headquarters designated some hotels which will accommodate our members worldwide. So for example, Heavenly Korea, they have their own hotel, that's Elysian. Heavenly Japan, they will use Vivaldi Park Hotel. And then for international, you can see there, this one, Oak Valley Resort. This will be for international participants. International, that includes Heavenly Asia Pacific, Heavenly Africa, Heavenly Europe, also Heavenly South America and Central America. So sama-sama. All of us, all will be together there, except USA, Korea, and Japan. So they will have their separate hotels. So who will be there? Around capacity is around 3,000. All blessing participants, brides and grooms, including their relatives, will also be there. Chonulguk leaders will also be there. CheonBo families, blessed families also will be there. So all of us will be in that same place of accommodation. So all participants, including blessing participants and relatives, Chonulguk leaders, CheonBo families, blessed families, and members coming from Asia Pacific region will be accommodated in the Oak Valley Resort near the city of Wonju and in a 1-hour drive distance from HJ Chonwon Complex. So it's a bit far, but anyway, they said it's a very beautiful view while going there. And then registration fee, which I will explain a bit later, covers 5 days and 4 nights of stay in this resort hotel, April 10 to 14, 2025. Double occupancy room, and then including meals and transport. Okay, so that includes already the bus transportation from the hotel to the venue, to the events, back to the hotel, including airport transfers. Meals also include hotel meals and meals during the events. Okay, so that will also be part of the registration. So this is the registration fee. I hope each of the headquarters, national headquarters, already explained this to our members. And please prepare because as of now, World Mission Headquarters already reminded us to start collecting registration fee because now they are finalizing the booking in the hotels. Okay, so these nations, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and Hong Kong, their registration fee per person is $500 US. And for all other nations in Asia Pacific is $300 US per person, which inclusive of hotel accommodation for 4 nights. April 10 will be check-in. April 14 will be check-out. So if some members will arrive a bit later, like April 11, still same. We asked this question already and then they said registration is still the same because this is not just counting the number of days, but they like all together, all participants. So we are like subsidizing each other because I heard like Africa, their registration is lower than Asia Pacific because their transportation, air ticket going to Korea is much expensive. Okay, and then this includes bus transportation and meals. Please note this one because some members are asking if there are members who wish to extend their stay, like for example, you will check out instead of 14, you check out 15, that's okay, but you have to inform your coordinator or your secretary or your headquarters, and then you have to fill up the participants list so that we can summarize those who will stay longer, like April 15, check out instead of 14. That's okay as long as we can inform them early. Then they will book for us additional days. But take note, there will be additional hotel fee for extended stay. Okay, so meals, hotel, and event meals also included. Now let's move to the seating because also some members are asking, where do we sit? So already, World Mission Headquarters allocated seats for the participants, especially in Chonwon-gung. So who will sit in Chonwon-gung? When we say Chonwon-gung, this includes outside of Chonwon-gung, in the plaza, in the garden area. So not only inside the building or the temple, but also outside. We can call it Chonwon-gung complex, okay, that area. So there will be a total of 10,000, you can see here 10,000 seats will be allocated. This 10,000 actually, inside the Chonil Sanctum, 540 people will sit down there inside the Chonil Sanctum. And only out of 540, 320 will be allocated for Chonilguk leader couples. So that means leader of providential organizations, regional presidents, regional vice presidents, Chon A1 chair, UPF vice chair, Chonchemon branch or branch director, and sub-regional presidents and church leaders of Heavenly Korea. So these are couples, so around 320. So we don't know whether all of them can come or they can come as a couple, but this seat is already fixed. So later on, once we finalize all the participants list, then we will know more or less like how many from Asia Pacific, how many from Africa, how many from Europe. All these things will become clearer. So only they are mentioning these allocated seats. And then first floor, lobby, main building. So that is just outside the Cheonil Sanctum, but inside the temple. So in the first floor, there will be 400 seats. Who will be sitting there? Korea VIP 20 people, WCLC 120 people, KCLC 120 people. And then I highlighted here because these are basically our leaders and members. Those who are awardees of 50 plus year couples, so also there around 120. And then special contributors, only 20 people. I think these are those who contributed in the Chonsong Fund, 100 units above. So only 20 people. So they will sit in the first floor main lobby. And then in the second floor, in the main lobby, there is a second floor. So who will sit there? Those who are recognized for 30 plus years of public leaders or public mission. And then that's around 500 already, 500 people. Plus 100 people are national leaders or national presidents. So couple. So that's why now they are checking who will really come from all the national leaders, because we don't know, some of them might not come or cannot come. So now they are finalizing how many. Then they will decide like how many from Asia Pacific, how many from Europe, things like this. So this is inside the Cheonwon-gung. And then outside of Cheonwon-gung, there is what we call main building entrance. Just before you enter the main door or main gate, before you enter the building, who will sit there? Around 500, 40 plus years, public leaders, already 500 people. So that will be allocated for this. And then how about the others? So Plaza A, later on I will show the map. Plaza A, some of those 30 plus years who cannot be accommodated here will be seated here. Plus, so that's around 600 already, around 600. And then plus around CheonBo couples, okay, please take note, many of you are here, CheonBo couples, international 1,000. So we don't know whether this 1,000 is enough for all international CheonBo couples. Maybe not enough. So that's why it's so important that we can finalize the participants list. So total is around 5,000 in Plaza A. Then Plaza B is another place outside of Cheonwon-gung. Who will be sitting there? Around 2,000 CheonBo couples from Korea and Japan, 750, 750, plus 500 international CheonBo couples. Please take note, couples. So that means they are only thinking of husband and wife. So that's why if there are some of us who bring their children, then there will be a separate place for them. Okay, there will be a separate place. We cannot sit down together with our children because, as you can see, very limited seats. You will see later on, even CheonBo couples in Japan, they cannot enter Cheonwon-gung. They will be in the Peace Center. But as much as possible, they want all CheonBo couples of international in the Cheonwon-gung area. And then Plaza C will be for 1,000 international blessed families. Hopefully, some of us like those who started family but they CheonBo, and also some maybe children or of CheonBo families, maybe they can be allocated in this area, Plaza C. Hopefully, we don't know yet. So 10,000. Okay, so this is the Cheonil Sanctum. You can see there. True Family also will be there. International VIPs from the World Summit participants, Korea VIP, 50 people. And then here will be Cheonilguk, the 320 people Cheonilguk leaders from sub-regional directors up. And then this is the lobby. There is a first floor lobby and a second floor lobby. So in the second floor lobby, who will sit there? Around 30 plus year public leaders, that's already 500 people. And the national leaders couple, around 100 people in this area. And then first floor, outside of the Chonil Sanctum, but inside the inside the building, it's in part of the lobby. Korea VIP 20 people, special contributor means the Chonsong Fund victors, only 20 people will be here. WCLC 120, KCLC 120, 40-year public leaders are 500 people around here. And then also 50-year couples also will be here. And then this is outside, just before the main door of Chonwon-gung. This will be allocated for the 40-year leader couples here, around 500 people here. And then let's go to Plaza A, B, and C. So Plaza A, actually this is very huge. Last time, during the dedication ceremony, only we occupied this place and this place. Nobody stayed here. Only the True Mother and some selected leaders are here. Okay? And we are all watching from here and here. So now, they allocated this area, Plaza A, for Korean CheonBo couples, 1,500 people. And also the 30-year plus public leaders around this area. WCLC, around 400 people. And then international CheonBo couples. Please take note. So maybe some of us will be seated in this area. Okay, international CheonBo couples, if you are not in the other categories. And then Japan CheonBo couples, 1,500. So this area here. And then Plaza B, they allocate for Korea CheonBo couples, 750. International CheonBo couples, 500. So those who cannot be accommodated here, we will be here. 500 seats. And the Japan CheonBo couples, 750. So this area, this is also very huge, very wide area. And then this one, Plaza C, is for international blessed families. They put their 1,000. So hopefully all international blessed families who are not in these categories can be accommodated here. Hopefully. Okay, so let's pray for that. Once World Mission Headquarters gets all the registration, then they will finalize the allocation of seats. Okay, so now let's move to the events. Entrance ceremony of the Chonil Sanctum, of course, that's April 13. That's a Sunday around 10 o'clock. But I heard we have to move there early in the morning. So we have to arrive there like 7 a.m. and then stay there because security, all these things, sitting, checking everything. And then, but the official start will be 10 in the morning Korean time. Okay? So during the entrance ceremony, this is at the Peace Center. Okay? So those who are not in Chonwon-gung, who will be sitting at the Peace Center? So you can see here, Korea blessed families are inside here. They cannot even go to Chonwon-gung. So they prioritize international blessed families. They put there. But Korea blessed families, they will be at the Peace Center. And then also Korea, another groups of Korea blessed families here, 1,500 plus 3,000. And then Korea blessed families around 2,500. Japan CheonBo, around 2,000 people. Can you imagine? Even they cannot be in Chonwon-gung, but they are already CheonBo couples. But because there are too many, so some of them will be in Chonwon-gung, some of them will be at the Peace Center here. And then the participants of the blessing will be accommodated in this area. Korea, Japan, and international brides and groom. So that will be during the entrance ceremony. Of course, in the training center, there will also be viewing. If some of us cannot be accommodated in Chonwon-gung or here, training center also will be, there will be viewing places also in training center. Now let's move to the blessing. So what will be, of course, this will be April 12th, Saturday. And during the blessing ceremony, part of the blessing ceremony will be what we call the Holy Commitment Ceremony, or sometimes we call it the Purity Pledge Ceremony, wherein our young people make the pledge in front of three parents to commit their life to preparation to the blessing, to keeping their purity. So these things. So there will be like purity ring ceremony. So that will be also April 12, part of the blessing ceremony. So as you can see here, so this is during the blessing. This is how we will be arranged. Hopefully we have a place because everybody will be at the Peace Center. So 1,600 people will be in the floor area. You can see there. 800 couples. These are blessing participants in the floor area in the Peace Center. And then CheonBo leaders, even they are up there in the first floor. And then those who will join your commitment ceremony from Korea, 1,100, from international, 1,300 also. And then public leaders, 40 to 50 plus years, around 600 people will be here. So, and then Japan blessed families around this area. So only 2,000, not all of them can enter. Guests of the international couples, around 1,000, this area on top already. Public leaders, 30 plus years, around 1,000 people. Guests of the Korean couples, also around this area. ACLCW, CLC there already on top there. And then Korean blessed families. So the rest, maybe there will be viewing also outside or in the training center. Why I am emphasizing this? Because as you can see here, 1,300 young people from international. So that means if our members are qualified to join this, please let them register. Otherwise, they don't have seats. At least here, they have a very beautiful area to watch the blessing. Okay, so please check all the secretaries who are here and national leaders. Please check the participants list, whether our members who are going to Korea, they filled up this one. Who can join this purity pledge from grade 5, around 11 years old, until around 39 years old, if they are single. Okay, if they are single. If they are not yet blessed. Okay, so they can join this purity pledge. Now, I would like to share about the pilgrimage. So the pilgrimage will be open from April 14 to 19, but they allocated the dates April 14, 15, and 16 for international members. So that's why I suggest some of you maybe better, like you don't need to leave very quickly. Hopefully, you can join the pilgrimage already on the 14th, then no problem. You can leave April 14 evening. Or if not, then you can leave 15. From hotel, you can transfer to the training center and then join this pilgrimage. 16 also is allocated for international members. So you can see there around 5,000 on the first day, another 5,000 on the second day, and then 1,500 on the third day, Wednesday. So this will be continuous, one bus every 15 minutes going, bringing members. So always like that. So there will be a reservation. So we will inform your secretary to register by group. So it's not individual reservation. Like for example, we reserve this date, April 14, 10 a.m. So let's say 10 to 11, then maybe around 300 Asia Pacific members. So then we will reserve that already slot for our members. So we will inform more about this once it becomes clearer. So what are we going to do during the pilgrimage? We will watch this exhibit, the great epic of the chosen Han people of Korea, and then exhibit of True Parents' life works. We will also enter the Chonil Sanctum. Okay, we will have a chance to pray inside the Chonil Sanctum, look at the 14 beautiful works of art there, like the paintings. And then we will also go around, tour the plaza inside the CheonBo. Amazing, right? So first time, so many of us can see this. Now, I would like to share about the special donation. Already, all our leaders, each nation already received this information. So just to summarize, donation number 1, special donation for CheonBo Chonil Sanctum entrance ceremony. Who will offer this donation? All members, all blessed families and members worldwide. Okay, please take note of that. Until deadline is April 12. So depending on your nation, this will be the amounts of donation. So this will be, this red color is per family or per couple. And then here will be the for single members. Okay. So if you belong to group 1, that's $130 per couple or per family. And then if you're single, that's 80 USD. Group 2, 70, like this. Okay. So you know your groups already. So for example, Malaysia is group 3, Thailand also is group 3, Philippines is group 4, like that. Nepal is group 10. So this will be the donation for all members, whether you are in Korea or not. All members, even those who are watching from their centers or from their nations, all of us will offer this gratitude donation during for the entrance ceremony. Now, there is another category of special donation. This will be the donation if you are participating in the entrance ceremony on site. That means you are part of those who will join in the Cheonbon complex. So if you belong to that category, then this will be your offering. It's a bit bigger than what than donation. So this is donation 1, multiples of 13, but donation 2 is multiples of 43, or like based on the number 43. Okay? So group 1 will be 430 USD per family. Group 2 is 210, group 3 120, 460, and group 5 33. And then this donation, if only one will go to attend in Cheonbon on site, then still same, okay? But if you offer this, no need to offer this one, okay? This is special donation 1. If you are part of those who will participate in the Cheonbon complex, then this will be your donation of gratitude, okay? And then this already includes donation for the attire, what we call the Chon Ilguk ceremony attire. Okay, I will share more about that. Ceremonial attire. So that will already include the ceremonial attire. So no need to pay separately or donate separately for the ceremonial attire. So this is the ceremonial attire. Maybe some of you have seen this already, but now I'm showing again. This will be for the brothers, a husband. It's a bit longer. And then for the wife, it's shorter. That's why they call this gown. And this is cape. So yeah, but anyway, this will be given in Korea. That's why we were pushing our members to fill up the sizes, right? Whether you are small, large, extra large, all these things. So hopefully, because they have to order this, World Mission Headquarters start already to order this one so that when we go to Korea, they will just distribute in the hotel. Okay, they will distribute this in the hotel. So this is what we call the ceremonial attire for Cheonbon entrance ceremony. Who will wear this? Only those who are participating in the Cheonbon complex. Okay? So if you are in the Peace Center or in the training center, no need for this one. They will not distribute this to you. But if you are participant in the Cheonbon, then you need to wear this on top of your suit or your dress. So yeah, this is those who are seated inside Cheonbon for the Cheonbon Cheonbon Sanctum ceremony. So if you belong to these categories, public officials at least 30 years above, national presidents or national leaders, couples, families that have made Cheonsong Fund donation. This one we need to clarify what level of Cheonsong Fund donation, because even those who offered 21 units above, already hundreds already. Just in Korea alone, like already like around 500 couples. So that's why this will be clarified what level of Cheonsong Fund donation. And then CheonBo families chosen by each region, because some CheonBo families will be at the Peace Center, especially for Japan. Okay? But hopefully all international CheonBo families will be in the Cheonbon. Okay? So that means you need to wear this ceremonial attire. Price or donation to be included already in the special donation, as I mentioned before. Now, there is what we call, that one is ceremonial attire. This one is Chon Ilguk attire. Men tuxedo, including dress shirt, bow tie, and handkerchief like this. And women is dressed like this. Especially, this is a special mention, couples who are expected to be seated in Chon Il Sanctum for the Chonwon-gung Chon Il Sanctum entrance ceremony. That means especially those who are inside the Chon Il Sanctum. So these categories here, these leaders. Okay, you can see there. National President, National of Korea, this is Korea. National Leader, Vice National Leader, Central Leaders, Providential Organization, District Church Leaders, Major Church Leaders. This is in Korea. For overseas, from Regional President, Vice President, Chonwon Chair, Vice Chair of UPF, Chair, and then Chonchimwon President, Branch Chair, and Sub-Regional Presidents, couples. So this is Christina Han, okay, tuxedo. And this is how individual purchase. This is the website to order. So hopefully there is still time to order. Okay. So this is the summary of donation and attire. If you belong to Group A or Participant A, that means Participants A are the participants sitting inside the Chonil Sanctum. So that means those who will be inside the Chonil Sanctum, the 320 Chonil Guk leaders, right? Special donation number 2, which means the higher donation, based on number 43. And then what should be our attire? Tuxedo and the dress, particularly Christina Han, plus the ceremonial attire, gown and cape. Okay, so that will be inside the Chonil Sanctum. Now, if you are in the Chonwon-gung complex, but outside of the Chonil Sanctum, you belong to Group B, participants sitting outside the sanctum and in the plaza. So what will be your offering? Also, donation number 2, which is the higher donation based on number 43. What is the dress code? Formal attire, dark tuxedo or suit for men, and light-colored white or off-white dress for sisters, plus gown and cape. Okay, so you will also be given gown and cape as long as you are in the Chonwon-gung complex. Another group, Group C, are the participants sitting outside of Chonwon-gung complex. So that means they are in the Peace World Center or in other locations, maybe in the training center. Special that the offering will be donation 1. Okay? Donation 1, which means the smaller donation of gratitude, which is based on 13, number 13. What will be the dress code? Appropriate attire for men. So it can be suit or something a little bit formal. And then also for sisters, particularly for sisters, light-colored dress, or maybe even if not dress, but at least something that is good for the ceremony, because this is a very formal ceremony. But no need to wear the gown and cape. So they will not distribute that to those participating outside of the Chonwon-gung complex. Okay? So this is the summary of the donation and registration. So please find your nation there. If you will not go to Korea, this is your donation per family. This one. If single, then this one. But it depends on what group your nation is. For example, Philippines, Group 4. So 21 USD per family, for 10 USD per family. So even those who are participating in their churches, in the headquarters, they are not in Korea, all of us will be offering this. If you are in Korea, but not in Chonwon-gung, you are in other venues like Peace Center, then you offer this one. As a family or single members is 10 USD. If you are part of those who are qualified to attend in the Chonwon-gung, then if you are in the Philippines, from Philippines, your offering as a couple is 60 USD, which already includes the ceremonial attire. And then staying in the Oak Valley Resort, which also, of course, not only hotel accommodation, but transportation and meals. Registration for other nations is mostly 300, except for the nations of Singapore, Hong Kong, Australia, and New Zealand. Okay, so please find. So this is for Southeast Asia nations. This is Oceania. This is Central Asia. Okay, and then South Asia. So Like, for example, Nepal is group 5. So this is the donation per family or per single member. If you are participant in Cheonwon-gung, then this donation per family. Okay. And then, yeah, this is for the registration in the Oak Valley. Also, this is for Hong Kong. So this amount. So hopefully this becomes clearer now. And please, its national headquarters will start collecting also these registration fees. As of now, how many are participating from Heavenly Asia Pacific? Okay, although still many of us are struggling to get visa. Today I heard good news. Many got visa again from Philippines. So yeah, breakthrough. Hopefully more members, not only Philippines, but all other nations that need visa. Hopefully all of them will get visa this time. 928 already registered in the participants list. And then those who already have visa, 362. But there are some who didn't fill this up because they don't need visa. Okay, but those who applied for visa, this is 362 already have visa. And also those who have multiple entry visa. And then those who paid registration fee already, only 10 as of now. Okay, so we can start also paying this registration fee already. And then out of this numbers, you can see there how many are Cheon-song Fund donors, this number. How many, this is already the details of arrival and departures. So that's why if you don't fill up, then your departure information will not be here. And then how many will stay at the Oak Valley Resort Hotel? As of now, 645. And then 226 said or indicated in the registration they will stay in another place. Maybe they have their own house in Korea, maybe, or they will stay in someone else's house, or maybe in other hotels. Okay, actually, that's okay. Person Hori said it's okay. However, please take note, if you stay outside, not in Oak Valley Resort, you have to take care of your own transportation arrangement and also your meals arrangement, except maybe during event meals. Sometimes they distribute some food during events, then that's okay. But outside from that, like, then you have to arrange by yourself. And another difficulty also, if you stay in another place, if you will attend in Cheonwon-gung, and there will be ribbons and tickets, plus the distribution of the ceremonial attire, it will be very difficult because all of this will be distributed in the hotel. So there should be a way that at least maybe some you can get in the hotel or something, that kind of arrangement. So anyway, as much as possible, we use the hotel, so it's easier actually to manage our members. And then already with flights, only 173. Deadline will be March 10, so please start filling up information on your flights. And then also we collected some members who will join in the Cheonwon-gung. They put already their attire size. This is the summary as of yesterday. Southeast Asia, 626. Oceania, 127. South Asia, 100. Central Asia, 14. Greater China, 34. Total of 921. Of course, some of them not yet sure if they will get visa or not. Okay, so hopefully everybody can get. So this is big number actually. Taking care of 921 members is a big actually job for many of our staff. Cheon-song Fund, I would like to explain briefly. This time, all those who offered donation of Cheon-song Fund, 21 units above, so that means 21 or more, their names will be inscribed or engraved inside the Cheonil Sanctum. Okay, so like this. So if this is the Cheonil Sanctum, around this area, second floor of the Cheonil Sanctum, around it, like this. Okay, and that will be inscribed there, and it will be there forever. So that's why this will be a great honor. Even some of our descendants, few generations from now, that when they come to Cheonil Sanctum, they will look for the names of their ancestors. And if they cannot find the ancestors, anyway. So anyway, this one, they are collecting this name so that they can still have time to engrave in the Chonil Sanctum. However, we miss the deadline. If we miss the deadline, then we offer later on. It's still okay, but your names will be engraved later or after the entrance ceremony. So like this. So in the each of the walls in the Chonil Sanctum, like those who offered 100 unit or more will be in this area, and bigger names, font size. And then some who offered 43 around this area, those who offered 21 also around this area. So far, those who could catch up with the deadline, we have these numbers, 28 from Heavenly Asia Pacific. All in all, actually, total is around 460 couples. Can you imagine, USA alone, 378 could offer 21 units above, okay? This is Heavenly USA 2 or America 2. Europe is around 44 couples. Central America, only 2 couples. South America, only 5 couples. Asia Pacific, wow. We have 1 couple who offered 100 units from Singapore. Amazing, right? And then we have 3 couples who offered 43 units in Asia Pacific. And then we have 24 couples who offered 21 units or more, because I saw some are like 30 units, 33 units, like that. So maybe they plan to reach until 43 later on. So total 28 couples. So you can see their names there. And this is really amazing. I'm very proud of them. Hopefully some of us can also be part of those names there. Yeah, thank you. You can see there who offered 100 units, 21 units, 43 units. Amazing, right? Yeah, this is very historical. So that's why I think this is great honor for not only for them, but for their lineage, their family, their tribe, and their descendants. So this is because before we try to calculate based on Korean won. So now they fix in US dollars. When we say 1 unit, that's around 800 USD. 21 unit, that's around 16,800 USD. 43 units, that's around 34,400 USD. And 100 units, it's around 80,000 USD. Okay? So if you are not yet in at least 1 unit, if you have not reached yet, don't worry. We can catch up, right? You can catch up. So please make this as part of your determination. Okay? Hopefully you write that in your resolution. When we write our resolution for the Holy Wine ceremony, right? Special grace. I hope you put that in your resolution to offer. At least start from 1 unit and then gradually increase, like 10 units, become 21, then challenge 43, like this. Now, just briefly, the recognition of leaders who already have offered public mission for more than 30 years, there will be recognition also this time. So in Asia Pacific, even though we submitted several names of some leaders who already more than 30 years, but after the evaluation of World Mission Headquarters, they did some of the mission years, they did not count. So finally, only 34 qualified this time. You can see there, USA 71, from International Office 14, North America 2 is 5, Africa 39, Europe 48, Central America 12, South America 18, and Asia Pacific 34. These are the name lists of the 34 from Asia Pacific. 24 qualified for 30 years above, 8 qualified for 40 years above, public mission, and still active public leaders this time. And then 50 plus years or more, we have 2 in Asia Pacific, including our Chonewon chair, Dr. Kito. You can see here. Yeah, 50 years. Amazing, Dr. Kito. Exactly 50 years there. Okay, and then others are 40 years plus, and then the others 30 years. So some of the public mission that they put in their career record were not recognized. So that's why some of them became lower. But anyway, let's congratulate all of this who are until this time are active public leaders until here. You can see, I don't need to mention one by one, but maybe you can see some of the names of our CheonBos are there also. And all of this 34 are invited to go to Korea as a couple. Okay, so now they are checking how many of them will go to Korea and whether they are coming as husband and wife. So now we are collecting this information and we will send that to World Mission Headquarters by March 6th. Deadline is March 6th. So that they will allocate some seats also, maybe, and I don't know, maybe some certificate, or I don't know. They're preparing some. So they are now asking this information. So please take note of that. Okay. So some of the leaders who did not qualify this time, I'm sure there will be another recognition next time. Okay, so March 6 will be the deadline to find out whether they are coming to Korea and whether they are coming as husband and wife. Okay, so sorry, became very long, but this is just the deadline. Please submit your flight information to your secretary of your nation in their headquarters by March 10. Because if we cannot submit by March 10, then there will be problems with bus transportation, because now they will start arranging buses. Like, for example, April 9, how many will arrive? April 10, how many will arrive? What time? Then they will allocate bus to bring us to the hotel. Okay, so that's why please send your flight information quickly so that this will be included in the spreadsheet in the registration. This will be for bus transportation arrangement, especially airport pickup, and also airport when you go back to your nations. Okay, so please be mindful of all of this. And I hope if you have questions, just mention it to your national leader or to your secretary, and then please direct to us, because if we know the answer, we will answer. If not, we will ask World Mission Headquarters. Okay? Every Tuesday, we have a meeting with World Mission Headquarters. So if we have some concerns or some questions, we are clarifying with them one by one. Aju? So thank you very much. Let's prepare ourselves, whether we will participate in Korea or in our nations. Let's do our best to offer and prepare internally and externally. 감사합니다.
Wow. Thank you very much to our Dr. Julius B. Malikden for that very practical, very clear, detailed, extensive guidance on the orientation on the entrance ceremony, events and preparation that we have to do. Truly, this is an amazing education to each and every one of us. I know every one of us are really praying and looking forward for the day that we all be seen together in Korea with our beloved True Mother, with all our blessed families, brothers and sisters all over the world. But even though there are some or many brothers and sisters cannot join, but internally, spiritually, we always have to completely unite with our beloved True Mother. So looking forward to see all of you in Korea this coming April, and we look forward that we're going to have a very exciting and very historical, a blessed celebration of the opening of the Cheonwon-gong, the Cheonil Sanctum, this coming April 2025. So with that, let us give again another big round of applause and appreciation to our Dr. Julius B. Maligdem for that very wonderful presentation and guidance for tonight's education. Now, let's move on to the reflection, but I think the reflections will be more on the updates also on the side of our IAYSP and also our youth leaders and the programs and activities and schedules. So without further ado, let us all welcome our Vice President of our Heavenly Asia Pacific and our IAYSP President, our President Ronnie Sudustam. Let's welcome him with our virtual club.
Good evening to everyone. Just a small reminder po, I just want to support what Dr. Julius just mentioned to everyone. In terms of young people, he mentioned po the Purity Pledge ceremony or the Holy Commitment ceremony. I just want to remind everyone that it is important to take in the Excel the event about the Purity Pledge ceremony. You will see there, and you have to take it so that we can save your seats as you may know, there are so many people, we have to save seats, and including this administrative work, we hope that you can inform the person in charge of your nation, or you can check yourselves if any in your family that belongs to grade 5, their parents, and also until 39. That's one thing po. The second point I want to mention about this one is the purity ring. The purity ring, in Korea, they said they will prepare amounting to $10, approximately $10 or 10,000 won. Or you can prepare purity ring for your kids as well. Anyway, the details of this will be sharing soon as we receive the details from the World Mission Headquarters Youth Department as well. I am sincerely hoping that we could have a great time in Korea during the Cheonwon-gong entrance ceremony. Thank you so much po, and good evening to everyone. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much to our Sir Ronnie for that update for our youth side. So again, so let's always be updated, and let's be posted with all this information, because these are all very important, especially for all our young people going to Korea and also here in our region, Asia Pacific. So with that, let us now move on to the closing remarks with our President, our national leader of our FMWPU Philippines. Let's all welcome Reverend Dr. Leo Angelo T. Halo. Let's welcome him with our virtual club.
Thank you very much, our Dr. Jaime Vergara. So good evening to all our leaders, Dr. and Mrs. Kito, Sir Julius, Sir Ronnie, and all our leaders all over Asia Pacific, our CheonBo families and the Central families. Brothers and sisters, thank you for joining in this very special Monday CheonBo Club. Actually, we invited also all brothers and sisters in the Philippines, and because we are all preparing for this really historic day. We are all very excited. I know everybody is really preparing, and yeah, especially Heavenly Parent and our true parents, true mother is really investing everything, our Holy Mother Han, for this really historic day. And now we have around 40 days exactly, not including today. So it's very significant time that also these things could be shared by Dr. Julius, so that we can really have one common understanding. And yeah, I think one most important thing now we have to do as CheonBo families, best families, we are all preparing, and part of this preparation is the really holy wine ceremony, special grace. Yeah, in the Philippines yesterday, we are really so blessed, and really, I think deeply we are very grateful. Actually, drinking the holy wine maybe yesterday in the Philippines, probably around 700 blessed families could drink the holy wine nationwide. Yeah, we are doing our best to reach out all our blessed families and members, so that we can really start a new beginning, completely new, like a newborn baby. And through this condition, we can really become one with true mother. So this time, as what we have heard from Dr. Julius, mother is really more than anyone offering devotion in these last 40 days. So we were all given this 40-day devotion from February 27 to April 8. And especially mother wanted each one of us to really, especially leaders, actually everyone, thus families, CheonBo families, to really participate in the Chonshimon devotion. So let's really do our best to really join the Chonshimon and really become one with the Holy Mother Han. Yeah, in our region, we are really so fortunate. Of course, now we are all preparing for the entrance ceremony. But already, yeah, today we sent President Hori to the airport, and Dr. Julius and I, before President Hori went inside the airport, he is talking to us already about the coming of Shinchulnim and Shinhungnim. As you know, True Mother already said that after the entrance ceremony, Shin Chul-nim and Shin Hung-nim will be visiting the world. They will going to have world tour. And first continent is Asia Pacific. So beyond the entrance ceremony, we are now actually thinking about it. So President Hori told us to start to think about and prepare for this. So truly amazing grace and blessing is really coming. So let's really do our best to unite with True Mother, the Holy Mother Hand, by offering devotion like True Mother is offering more than anyone. So let's really do our best despite challenges and difficulties. Let's really go beyond. Let's try to overcome and really receive this special grace and with our commitment to offer more devotion in these remaining days. So once again, I really pray that our region, the Asia Pacific region, can truly bring comfort to our beloved true parents, heaven, and really we can all become completely one with the Holy Mother hand. So once again, thank you so much, and let's have a great night. And really, I pray that all our blessed families and brothers and sisters can really receive great fortune, and really we can really make our Holy Mother hand really proud and really happy. Thank you very much, and have a great evening to everyone.
Thank you very much to our national leader of our FFWPU Philippines, our Reverend Dr. Leong T. Halog. Yes, we need to unite completely to our Holy Mother Hand, especially now our regional president is thinking about after April. So we need to prepare for that. And that is for the coming of our through the grandchildren, no? Our very energetic and very young, and we have been chosen to be the first nation or the eighth continent to be visited by the grandchildren. So we hope that we can really make all the internal and external preparations to welcome them. So thank you again, our Reverend Leo Angelotti Halog, for the closing remarks. Now we would like to give you some announcement. Since we have entered to a new month, and this is March. So these are important announcements that we need always to remind ourselves, especially we are now in our 40 days condition, preparing for the opening of the Chunil Sanctum in the Chunwon. So this is for all Asia Pacific leaders, blessed families, brothers and sisters. And we are pleased to announce the upcoming 2025 Heavenly Asia Pacific Kyojong CheonBo special events and 2025 special great works that is scheduled for the month of March to May 2025. So the sacred gatherings are precious opportunity to receive abundant spiritual grace through the CheonBo events. And now we are inviting everyone to take part in these transformative experiences and deepen our connections to heaven's blessing. For the inquiries, please contact your national leader or national CheonBo coordinators for the scheduled this month of March 14 to 16 is in Thailand Pak Chung Training Center. So this already confirmed. March 21 to 22 is a CheonBo event in the Philippines, La Union. March 22 to 23, Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur. This is confirmed. And April 11 to 13, that will be in Korea, live broadcast in the Chunwon Palace Chunil Songjun Palace entry in the Chunju Holy Wedding 65th Anniversary Yojong Cheonbu Special History. So please take note of this, and please contact your national leader or national CheonBo coordinators on the programs and the schedules of the Asia Pacific CheonBo special events. Next is our Yeah, and also next is I think the slide did not come out. So our weekly schedule of our CheonBo education. So please take note of that, that we are having our regular CheonBo regular education to know more about the details and the internal part of the CheonBo Greet events also. So Chonil Group Special Education, so we are inviting everyone every Sunday at 7 p.m. Philippine time to strengthen us and to know more about our CheonBo special event in Asia Pacific. Okay, and we would like to invite everyone so that we can strengthen our spiritual journey through this meaningful education. So this is live via Zoom every Sunday at 7 p.m. Okay, next is, and our daily Chongshimwon, as we are now in our 40th. So we hope that all brothers and sisters can join us in this Chongshimwon Vigil Prayer every night from Monday to Friday. So this is already a very good condition 40 days before the opening of the Chungung for everyone, blessed families, elders, leaders, and brothers and sisters to join and participate in our daily Chongshimwon Vigil Prayer. So that this will be one of our conditions to prepare for the entrance ceremony on April 13, 2025. So with that, we'd like to say thank you once again to all our blessed families, brothers and sisters all over Asia Pacific and other nations attending to our 146 CheonBo Monday Club. And as we close our meeting tonight, we'd like to invite our senior pastor of Region 4B of Palawan. Let's welcome our Reverend Dr. Leopoldo Oba to lead us in a closing prayer.
Good evening, brothers and sisters. Please join me in my prayer. Our most beloved Heavenly Parent, and to our victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, we are gathered today here, and we have just finished this CheonBo Club meeting tonight. And thank you so much that we can be able to understand many things as we are preparing to welcome Heavenly Parent the day when you're going to celebrate with humanity and with our beloved true parents. In attending our Holy Mother Hand, we thank you so much that we could be a part of this very momentous event, Heavenly Parent, in the history of humanity. Heavenly Parent, we thank you so much that you have given us especially the special grace, holy wine, that could purify us, sanctify us, that may we could be qualified and be ready, Heavenly Parent, to attend this very important entrance ceremony at the Chunil Sanctum at Chanwangong Palace. Heavenly Parent, I'll pray that these brothers and sisters that are gathered here today, we could be able to really represent humanity. We know, Heavenly Parent, that this entrance ceremony in April 13, you wanted really to dwell in this earth with humankind. Heavenly Parent, we are so grateful with our beloved true parents and with all our leaders who have been working so hard to prepare, especially in Korea. Heavenly Parent, I'll pray that you will continue to use our leaders as we are still far from that day, Heavenly Parent, around 40 days to go. Heavenly Parent, I'll pray for the health of our beloved true mother, our Holy Mother Hand, and the health of all our leaders, especially our elders who are really preparing this very important and very big event, Heavenly Parent. May we can be able to really prepare our hearts, our minds, and also, Heavenly Parent, we could determine ourselves not only in this entrance ceremony, but beyond it, Heavenly Parent. We know that this is a very important event in history, but yet the responsibility as your children, Heavenly Parent, is the only thing that could make this kingdom of heaven that you wanted to build can truly be accomplished. We are so grateful that we have our leaders here who are guiding us, Heavenly Parent. And may we can be able to really establish this entrance ceremony in April 13, be the starting point of your kingdom of heaven. There are many things that we need to receive, Heavenly Parent, as an education. We have many brothers and sisters who are still outside, even those who have joined the blessing, but until now, Heavenly Parent, are wondering what is all this entrance ceremony all about. Heavenly Parent, I'll pray that through the CheonBo Moron education and also the education about our responsibility as heavenly travel messiahs can truly be understood clearly by us, Heavenly Parents, so that we could be able to really bring victory, a true victory in this entrance ceremony at the Chinil Sanctum at Chonggong. Heavenly Parent, I'll pray, please uh, guide each and every one of us. May our hearts could truly be united together, centering on the Holy Mother hand. I'll pray, Heavenly Parent, that our beloved true mother, who had so many sleepless nights, can now be able to really rest. And may you can also rest, Heavenly Parent, as you would be welcomed on this earth through our beloved true parents, through the efforts of our beloved true mother. We thank you so much, our Holy Mother Han, that we can be able to be a part of this, although we know we are not enough. There are many things that we need to do more, Heavenly Parent. But yet, you have gathered all the efforts of our brothers and sisters worldwide. And because of the victory of the second generation who have been your heavenly top gun, and we know that they are the hope of the advancement of your providence after the Chonil Sanctum entrance ceremony. With gratitude, Heavenly Parent, we are offering our dedication to you, Heavenly Parent. And I'll pray that with the proper understanding of our beloved true mother's mission, we can be able to really move forward and truly we could give joy and happiness to our Holy Mother Han. And we can also give true happiness to you, our Heavenly Parent. Thank you so much for everything, for the understanding that we have, and for also for our preparation for that day, Heavenly Parent. And I pray that with this entrance ceremony, you could really be glorified, and you could be able to live and dwell in this earth, Heavenly Parent. I'll pray to please really receive our repentance. And I'll pray, Heavenly Parent, that through the holy wine ceremony that we have received, we could be able to really start anew, Heavenly Parent. Thank you so much. In attending our Holy Mother Han, I would like to report this with gratitude, and I pray in my name, Paul Uba of the Blessed and the Family. Adieu.
Aju, Aju. Thank you very much to our Honorable Reverend Dr. Leopoldo Uba for that very sincere prayer as we end our 146 special CheonBo Monday Club. And as we end, let us first offer our thanks and our gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and to our beloved true parents by offering our vow. Chunjin champo munim ke chumbe karo. And also let us express our gratitude to everyone, to our elders, leaders, and brothers and sisters who have joined us live in this Zoom, and also to our via Facebook Live. So thank you again, brothers and sisters, our Heavenly Asia Pacific families, and all brothers and sisters all over the world. And we look forward to see you again by next Monday. So with that, then let us open our camera to show our beautiful, handsome, and big smile as we are going to give our cheers to our Heavenly Parent and our true parents. Are you ready, to shout Abu G. And next is Omoni. And everybody say Sarangyo, Samnida, big heart. And for Vision 2025, Sini, Sini. Thank you, everyone, brothers and sisters. God bless you all. And that ends our 146 CheonBo Money Club. We'll see you and look forward to see you again.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.